Hey Gemini, this is going to be your career and money reading for April. This is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with every single Gemini. If it does resonate with you, wonderful, but if it doesn't, please feel free to check out your moon or rising sign. I've already shuffled the deck, I just need to cut it, and we will get started in a clear, concise message for my Geminis for career and money. So, let's see what's going on in the month of April for you. Okay. Interesting. So Gemini, let's jump into this. I feel overall there's something, you're going to be focused a lot on learning something new this month. And I feel like it's going to be something that's going to take a little time to pay off for you, but I think it will be worth it. So let's just jump in here. So let's talk about kind of your current energy for April. And we've got the Page of Cups energy. Now the Page of Cups talks about, pages always talk about messages, but pages are apprentices, and they it's about learning. And I feel like in the month of April, you're going to be learning something new that you're very emotionally attached to. Something that you really want to learn about, something that you feel led to. It's not something that you're forced to learn in the sense, it's something that you're really interested in. It really kind of piques your curiosity, and it makes you happy to think about. You feel a strong emotional tie to it. So I feel like you're going to be learning something new. And I feel like for a lot of you, you're going to be attending some type of either, it's going to be either a conference, it could be a webinar, but I feel like some kind of conference, could be an online course, an in-person course, some kind of convention or event. The reason I say that is because you've got the Three of Cups here, and the Three of Cups talks about camaraderie, friendship, the coming together of people. And I feel like you're going to, either you've signed up to learn something new here that you're really, that you love. Like this is something that you really love to do, or the thought of doing it, you just love it and you want to learn more about it. I feel like, with this Three of Cups is how you see it. I feel like you feel like this would be a fun endeavor for you. And it's definitely an endeavor because the constant for the month is the Page of Pentacles. Again, more page energy, learning. But the Page of Pentacles talks about this as a new endeavor that you're really interested in, that you really like, that you feel really called towards. And I feel like, if this is for you, I feel like it's going to be really important that you do whatever this is within a group. You need support of people, either to help in your learning process, to bounce ideas off of, or just to get ideas about the best way to proceed with this. Or there's something about doing this in a more group setting, whether that's in person or online. There's something about doing it in a group setting that's going to kind of accelerate your learning for you. It's really important for some of you not to try to do this completely on your own. Tap into resources with other people, and it's really going to kind of it's almost as if it activates another side of learning for you. There's certain things you won't learn if you don't do it with other people. There's something about there are aspects of it that require being involved with others. Now, what I do want to say also about the constant, which I kind of touched on already with it being the Page of Pentacles, this could represent, of course, you just being a student and learning a new skill set. With the Page of Pentacles, it's definitely that, but this is a skill set that you really like. You really feel like you would enjoy. But I also feel like for this Page of Pentacles, whatever this new thing is that you're learning how to do, to receive the monetary benefit from it, it's going to take time, right? This is something that you're learning that starts out small with the Page of Pentacles, that takes time to grow, which is most things, right? But This isn't going to be like an overnight success thing. It's going to take time to grow, but what's going to allow it to grow is I think, the emotion you have for it. I feel like there's some kind of emotional investment that you'll make that will help you kind of weather the times when things are moving a little bit slow in your learning, or if you a little bit slow in your learning and earning when it comes to this endeavor. But really, really great energy as far as learning something new. Let's talk about the action that's going to be called on you to take this month. So we've got the Three of Rods, and I'll emphasize this throughout the rest of your spread, but there is an energy of patience here that's going to be required for you. If you're the type of person that normally picks things up really, really quickly, it's calling on you to not be frustrated if there's certain aspects of things that you're learning don't click immediately for you. So keep that in mind, and that's kind of carried through your spread. But the Three of Rods talks about, waiting to receive something that you've invested in, right? So you could have invested in this course or whatever this is. And I feel like with the Three of Rods, you feel like the Three of Rods is a sure thing sometimes, right? Because you see it coming in, right? I feel like this is calling on you to know that if you're going to invest the time, the energy, the resources into it, that it will pay off for you, to not lose sight that it will pay off, that the investment will pay off. Some of you may be going back to school for something, but it will pay off. This Three of Rods is, as an action, is kind of calling on you to have faith that all this energy that you're going to be putting into this will give you a reward. And it will give you what you expect. There's an energy here that you need to have of expectancy. So that kind of energy clears a lot of doubts. If you suffer with doubts about what it is that you want to do, even though you may really, really be passionate about it, I feel like this is calling on you to expect good things with the Three of Rods. And it's not just this card, it's the other cards in your spread, but there's an energy of be patient and expect good things, work through, any difficulties, because you should be able to see the reward. Whatever this is, you can see the light at the end of the tunnel already. You already know what to expect once you master this. Either there's someone that you can see that's done it before, or you have plenty of examples, whatever this is. So it's kind of telling you to keep that in mind here with this Three of Rods energy. Now, what needs to change for you, we have the Nine of Rods. The Nine of Rods is a very defensive energy. It's someone who's been through a lot, and they're expecting, a lot of times the Nine of Rods is expecting the worst, right? The Three of Rods is expecting the best, right? They see their ships coming in, they're excited. The Nine of Rods is expecting what's next. I've been through so much, what's next? I've had so many things go wrong. I've had a lot of disappointments, what's next? I've had so many failures, what's the next failure? You know what I mean? So these are very different energies. So it's really telling me here that you need to have an energy of expecting yourself to be able to master this and do well. And to make sure that if you're feeling this energy of expecting the worst, that has to change. This is in your change position. It has to change. And I feel like the reason why some of you are falling into this energy, it's really echoing that for me in the Seven of Pentacles popping up as your past challenges. I feel like there was something that you've invested in the past with the Seven of Pentacles that did not pan out for you. And you invested a lot of time, a lot of energy. You could have felt the same way about, just as passionate, and it did not work out with the Seven of Pentacles. You didn't get the harvest that you wanted with this. And so all these are waiting energies, but all of these waiting energies, they wait in a different manner. This person waits with expectancy. This person waits with anxiety. This person waits with, I feel like, the sense that the universe providing, right? With more faith. This person doesn't need the faith. He sees it. This person expects the worst, and this person is waiting with an element of belief and faith. I feel like you had some belief and faith in something, and you put that belief and faith in something that didn't pan out in the past, and so it puts you in this energy of sometimes, not always, but sometimes kind of second guessing whether this could work out in the best way for you with this Nine of Rods energy. I really kind of call on you to kind of be mindful of that, to not kind of fall into that trap, because I feel like, especially just kind of looking at the rest of this, I feel like this, whatever this is, has there's risk involved in everything, right? But I feel like this, if you dedicate the time and energy, this has all of kind of the earmarks of leading to something that could be what you would consider a success for you. So let's talk about your outcome card for the month. We've got the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles can sometimes be kind of like a greedy energy, a little bit of a hoarding energy. But I also feel like a lot of times, I feel like for you, this is giving me the energy of someone who's going to kind of be holed up somewhere, focused and studying and trying to gain more pentacles of knowledge. I feel like this month is going to be you really, really, it's a little bit of an isolationist energy. I mean, if you have a family, it's going to be putting everyone to bed and taking whatever extra time you have at home to learn, study, focus on whatever it is that you're interested in. Practice. It could just be practicing as well. I feel like the Four of Pentacles energy also talks about your saving. So I feel like there's also going to be an aspect of this that's going to require you to save some money. You may have to save up for something in regards to this kind of endeavor that you want to take. And I feel like April's kind of be a month of that for you. You're going to be saving those pennies and those dollars to really, really kind of push towards a particular goal that you're trying to move towards. And it's going to be very difficult for anything to deter you off of this. I feel like you're going to have a very, very strict financial plan in April that you're going to be following to the T, because there's something you want to accomplish here. And I feel like with kind of the study that you're going through, I feel like you need to have a very hopeful energy, because I feel like it could lead to something very positive and stable for you as well with all these pentacles. So I hope that was helpful and provided a little bit of clarity for you, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.